How do you be a leader into the future? What does next generation leadership look like? What will you need to be doing differently tomorrow, 3 months from now, a few years from now, than you're doing today to connect and lead your employees and direct reports? Good day and welcome. My name is Matthew Ewell from Leading with Nice, where we want to help you inspire others, build loyalty, and get results. Now, recently I had Adam Kingl, a 20-plus year veteran of HR and leadership, on my podcast, the Leading with Nice interview series, and we were speaking about his book, Next Generation Leadership. And we had a really fascinating conversation because what he has done is, over the past few years, done research and collected data, married that with his experience, and published this book that really is meant to help people understand what it will look like to lead and attract people to your organization. Now, here's just one of many very interesting statistics he shared with us. Right now, millennials make up 50% of the global workforce. So, boomers, Gen Xers, remember them? They're the people that we thought were going to be lazy and didn't know how to hold down a job and had no direction in life. Well, now they're running things, right? And in a few years, they will make up 75% of the global workforce. Now, the good news is they're doing great. However, the other news is the way we attract and lead employees has really changed from how it has been done for many years, for decades, in fact. So, for example, one of the particulars we spoke about is, there is a time, if you want to attract people to your workplace, you would advertise, our break room has a foosball table, and every episode of Seinfeld on DVD. There's a beer fridge and snacks. Now, regardless if after the pandemic or as we move out of or this stage of the pandemic, if you are going back to working in an office, working in a hybrid situation, or working completely from home or remotely, that ethos around the foosball table, will that translate? And Adam would suggest to you it probably won't. So we spoke about a lot of tips and techniques you can do to move your mindset into a way of thinking to lead the next generation. And I'll share with you one tip I really like. And it's going to sound, you're like so cliche, you're like, oh, I know that. And it's about treating people like people and not a number. And you say, oh, that's not news to me, Matthew. But how do you actually do that? So there's a lot of really simple techniques you can do. And one quick tip that I like to share with managers that seem to have a hard time really connecting with their employees is at the start of a meeting once or twice a week. So if you have several meetings a week, you don't need to do this every meeting, but 1 or 2 meetings a week, maybe if you have a weekly team meeting, spending 3 to 5 minutes at the start of the meeting, if there's 3 or 4 of you, longer if there's more of you, of course, and just sharing like a highlight from the past week, both professionally and personally. So they can share a professional highlight. Oh, I met all my numbers. I got my quota done a day early, so I was able to get prepared for the next week. And a personal highlight is, we celebrated my mom's birthday, and I got to see all my family in person for the first time. It gives people the opportunity to know that you care about them as an individual. It gives you a little bit of insight to know them as a human being, understand what makes them tick. And that's just something really simple that you can start doing today. Now, there's so much more in the podcast. You definitely want to check it out. You can find it at leadingwithnice.com or wherever you find podcasts you listen to. It's on that platform. If you would like to speak about creating ways and platforms and programs and develop something to help your organization connect better and train yourself and future leaders for how to best perform, how to best inspire others, and how to best help people and teams reach their full potential, message us here on this platform. Reach out to us via our website, leadingwithnice.com, and we would love to talk to you about how we could work together to help you develop those programs. Until next time, have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.